Hey, and welcome to the third and for now final video in the film analysis series Unscripted. This time the topic will be camera movements and camera angles. There isn't really a list of need to know basics for this, so we're just going to jump straight into talking about camera movements, how they can be used, and look at some examples. Cameras are usually always moving in any television show or movie, so the way the camera moves is extremely important. The camera can be following specific actions, or it can be used to convey a different feeling or convey something about the character. For speed, there's slow building speed and then there's fast speed. With slow, it usually builds up tension in a show, and with fast, it usually is used to convey a certain change that happens suddenly in a scene. The camera steadiness is going to be important even though it's something small. With camera steadiness, usually an unsteady camera means that the camera is being used directly in the show. Like if you've ever seen movies like Chronicle, they're actually shot directly from a character's camera. But they can also create a sense that the audience is more intimate with the characters in the show, like they're actually there and walking beside the characters. With zooming in and zooming out, a big factor of this is making the characters bigger or making the characters smaller, and that is really helpful in scenes when you're trying to convey how the character is feeling, whether they feel like they're in control of the situation or they feel like they've sort of lost control and they're not really big enough to handle what they're doing. Then the angles are something that you can combine with movement, because there's usually three different types of angles. There's looking up at the character, looking down at the character, and then looking at an even level with the character. With looking up at the character, that tends to make the characters look bigger and more authoritarian, especially when it's combined with the posture that they have. And then looking down at a character makes them look smaller, just like zooming out does. And then looking at an even level with the character usually puts the audience on the same level that the character is on, both physically and emotionally, so they can connect easier with the audience. So the first example is this picture here, which is a picture of the characters right here, and they're extremely small in the shot because it's zoomed out so much. And that helps to create a sense that the world around them is much larger than the characters, and they don't really have control over the events that are surrounding them in that moment. And then the next example is here with a shot that's both zoomed out and it's actually right above the characters, and you can see that it makes the characters look extremely small, and you can sort of sense the emotion that's going on with them because there's just been a loss, obviously, and you can see that the character is feeling extremely small with the looming sort of loss that has. So camera movements and camera angles are extremely important, especially when you put them together. It helps to make a bigger picture and to convey everything that we've talked about in this video and in the past video. So thank you for watching this video, and thank you for watching all of the other videos, and I hope you keep watching videos here.